What's going on, guys? It's Bob from Olympusiron, and I am here today, renewed. I had just did about 4 days of fucking up, eating whatever I want, not going too crazy, but going crazy enough that I gained 10 pounds, which is normal after a diet prep. You know, you eat a shit ton of food and you gain weight. But Zeus has put me back in my chains and basically said, hey Bob, let's get back to work. You know, I'm not falling off. I still love fitness. You know, the bottom line is it just was the wrong time for me, bad circumstances. But that's the past. It's the past. It's the past. So I'm going to take you through a day of my new diet with me. Let's just see if we can like fit some fun stuff. I'm going to make some stuff. But first off, breakfast. Strudel, raspberry flavor. Got my pills like an old man. I got actually extend BCAA in there. I don't always use MyProteins just because I like to mix up on the flavor. They only have mixed berry right now. This is actually an interesting thing. Check out the Star Trek glass. Great Scott! I'm not a doctor. I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer. What does that say? Iced coffee, cookies and cream. Hopefully this is going to save me money at Dunkin', but this shit actually tastes pretty damn good. I throw some ice in it, do 8 ounces of it, and then of course I got my 2 scoops, because 2 scoops is 1 scoop of toffee impact whey protein. You want whey protein that doesn't cost much, 82% pure. Check the links in the description. So I will see you guys in the next meal. Damn, that looks good. Alright, so we got about 5 ounces of sweet potato. We got about 6 ounces of chicken here. Sweet potato is a you-know-what to cook. So basically what I do instead is I wrap it in wet paper towel. Basically you wet the paper, let me focus this first. So you wet the paper towel, you scrunch it up, you get all the water out, and then you just basically unravel it without it ripping and stuff, and you wrap it around the sweet potato and throw it into the mic for about 12 minutes. And it'll come out, and it'll come out like it was baked, and that's a trick that my mom actually gave me. Thanks, moms. But it's really a good display of like my way of dieting. You know, coming out of this prep is a mixture of fun foods, and then also a mixture of good quality vegetable, you know, fruits, stuff that's straight from the ground, which I'm always down to eat. It makes me feel a ton better, because if you just do Fit Your Macros with all those other foods, even though that's not the way you're really supposed to do it, you feel worse. You know, I feel like all the nutrients that I get from these foods, they make me feel better. They make me get better lifts in the gym, better energy production without having to take caffeine and stuff like that. I will consistently be taking a fat burner. I usually take like Hydroxy Cut Hardcore or something like that, because my brother used to work for Muscle Tech, so he gets all that stuff. Right now, I don't have access to MyProteins for my fat burner because it's not on the US site yet. Once it is, I'll try it out and let you guys know. So this meal, probably a good 30 grams of protein, probably another 20 to 30 grams of carbs, and really kind of saving my fats today. I don't know, maybe we'll be bad at the end. Who knows? First day and already going YOLO. But we're not gonna break those macros. My macros are around 80 grams of fat, 150 carbs, and then 250 grams of protein, I believe. So we're gonna stick to that today. And I'll give you a tally at the end of this video of, you know, what I ended up hitting. All right, guys, see you in the next meal. It's time for back. That's right, it's that time of the day where we're deciding to train, and I just ate a shit ton of Lucky Charms, actually, Lucky Charms. I ate like 4 servings of those. I kind of had it at my house. I don't want it in my house anymore, so I kind of just ate the rest of it. If you can name the stage and the game that this is from, I kind of gave you a hint at the beginning, but if you can name that, I'll let you listen to it for a second. you've been watching the channel a long time, you know I like to listen to 8-bit tracks. You know I like to feel the nostalgia in my head while I'm at the gym sometimes. Today I decided to use some power, and I used some acetyl L-carnitine before I train, just to break up those target fat cells. But I don't know. Actually, I'll throw some back footage in there today. Maybe my favorite back exercise. Mainly, it's supposed to be about my eating. Now, I'm basically done with my carbs because I kind of messed that up with all the Lucky Charms. But if I wanted to have more carbs, I could just have less fat. And I do that every once in a while. You know, I don't respond a ton well to carbs, but I'm only on 150 grams of carbs, which isn't a lot. So I could always, you know, cut back on the fat a little bit, not do 80, maybe do 60. But for today, I think I'm going to be okay with carbs. I'm just going to stick with fats and protein for the rest of the day. I like to really front load my carbs on certain days, and then some days I do the complete opposite and then do it after my workout. Completely just, there's no reason behind it. It's just what I feel like it is. Normally I'd be pretty tired if I ate a bunch of carbs before my training. That's why I did it like maybe 2 hours ago. I did the Lucky Charms. So now I'm just going to be able to take my pre-workout on a semi-empty stomach and then just really go there and crush it. Drink my BCAAs during, have a protein shake afterwards with maybe some almond butter. And then I'll be feeling pretty damn good. Alright guys, see you in the gym. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, it's back. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you some of my compound sets. I'll show you one back compound set that I did, and then I'm going to show you a bicep compound set. So these are actually really giant sets. I just didn't show you like the last exercise. Like this one, I think I did rack pulls as the finisher. Going one to the other with the camera was tough, so I just filmed them individually as I did it set by set. A compound set is just when you hit the same muscle one after the other. It gets confused with supersetting. Supersetting is when you do an antagonist muscle or do a different muscle group as your next set. So like say I did this to biceps, that'd be a superset. Now with these, I did a mechanical drop set, just a little one. As you see, as it got a little bit harder, I step forward, which makes it a little bit easier and changes the target range of motion. Freaking loving these lately. Such a pump in my lats, especially when I start with a lot of rowing movements. I really like to finish with this. Felt really good in the gym today. Adorned a stringer from Apis Athletics. Really wasn't confident about rocking the stringer, but I felt really good and full, especially with all the introduction of the food. So really excited to see where this new diet takes me. Sorry, this clip is actually out of focus. I originally grabbed the 45s. These are the 40s. And I was like, why are these so freaking heavy? They were mislabeled. Well, the rack was mislabeled. Somebody just didn't put them back. All right. But I went from 40s, drop set it down to 20s. And then I was basically doing compounds and supersets and giant sets the entire time. My workout only took like an hour, and then I just did 15 minutes on the stepper at a consistent pace, steady state. I think I'm going to mix it up between steady state and interval, but I will be doing cardio every day, if not every other day, and then really trying to still do a lot of ab work as well. Because when I first started lifting, ab work was like such a big thing for me, and I was actually known for a lot of ab work. I think I fell off a little bit on that, but this prep really got me back into that and got me back into cardio. So when a train's moving, you don't stop it, guys. You can't stop it. So can't stop, won't stop, back to reality. Well, all right, gents. I feel like we're always in this posture because this is where I do all my best work. I just got back from the gym. Ooh, rocking that Apis Athletic stringer. I'll put the link down in the description. I don't get anything from them, but I do like their clothes. I got a lot of nip slips today. I have to say, they were Myron. After workout, let's get back into the game. After workout shake, I put in a couple scoops of the chocolate caramel, MyProtein. Look at that description. You get like 40 servings for like 20 bucks. Not even like really, I'm not kidding with you guys. And you see that little sludge right there? 2 tablespoons, and yes, I actually used a tablespoon. None of you spoon users. of Nuts and More Toffee Peanut Butter. Right now my fats are actually, like, I have a lot of fats left, so I've decided fucking butters for the rest of the day. No, I'm gonna be doing this, and then I'll probably do what I do. Well, what I started today is, instead of buying those prepackaged salads, I buy like the whole fresh romaine. I buy like cilantro, beets, carrots, and I grind them all up, basically chop them all up, throw them in a big salad, throw it in my fridge so I have ready access to it. And as it gets later, it's 5:39 right now, so I'm gonna have this shake, and then probably closer to 8, 9, I'm gonna have that big salad with some chicken breasts, and that'll hold me over until I go to bed. And then you'll see me, I'll hit some Arnold Dream, which is like a GABA product, and that conks me out and gets me ready for the next day. I still did do cardio today. I did do 15 minutes of the stepper, and I did 2 giant sets and for back, and then I did a giant set for buys, and it only took me like an hour, dude. I was like out of there in an hour and 15 minutes, and I can already tell my back is gonna be sore as hell. Report for tomorrow. So I'm gonna have this, guys, and then I will meet you at the salad, and I'll meet you at the chicken breast. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot of protein, not a lot, but like enough protein left. Got some fats, don't have any carbs because I went over the carbs, but I think I'm at like 176 carbs right now. But here is my solution to the problem. So I got 28 almonds here, about 14 grams of fat, got some protein there. Got 3 eggs cooking right here. Now, if you want to save some time, you get a rubber, not the metal, because these are non-stick pans. You get the rubber, and you can actually kind of like beat the eggs in the actual pan. I don't know, I find it wicked easy for me. I don't put any milk or anything in this. I just like them scrambled. That's 3 eggs. That'll give me, I believe, another 15 grams of fat if I recheck my figures. And then up here I have 6 ounces of chicken breast. Honestly, I just have a ton of chicken breasts left over from the diet. Sad face. I do appreciate all the support I got. Literally, it really reached into my heart, and you know, for me, I didn't want to let you guys down for sure. I didn't want to let myself down because I feel like I did, and I still regret it. I do regret not doing the show, but I know in my deepest hearts of hearts that I did the right thing with not doing it. And you know, in response, I'm going to bring back such great content to this channel. Hopefully starting with this video right here. So if you like the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. But I'm going to throw this chicken on for 1 minute and 15 because that's usually what I like. I'm going to finish these scrambled eggs, and I'm going to eat all these almonds, and I'll sit down and talk with you guys in a second, alright? Later. What's happening, guys? So I already ate my eggs, which are just very plain, and then I already ate my almonds, scarfed those down. Eating my chicken right now. This chicken sucks because it doesn't have any seasoning or anything like that. I didn't really throw anything extra into it because it's show prep chicken. So a really good idea I got from Evan Centopani is to chop up cilantro, like dice it up even in the Ninja blender. And it comes in these little fine pieces, and you can spread that over along with your Mrs. Dash or whatever on your chicken, fish, steak, you know, whatever. I love garlic powder too. It's like a key spice for me. So this is, I'm just using up what I have basically. I'm just kind of MacGyvering it here. So, reason why I wanted to talk to you is I'm gonna have a Q&A, but I usually ask, you know, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, but we all know some of you out there don't follow me on those things. Shame on you. Or maybe some of you out there are just more comfortable commenting on YouTube. But I want you to leave your questions below, and I'm going to answer them on Tuesday, which is when you're seeing this is going to be tomorrow. So I will answer as many as possible. I'm not going to make it ridiculously long if they're really good questions, guys. Now, this means make them interesting. Don't just, you know, make them, what do you eat daily? Well, I'm showing you. How do I get big? You know, anything like that. They don't have to be fitness related either. I like answering funny questions. I like answering pop culture questions, a lot of what ifs. Make this, the more you make this interesting for me, the more I'll make it interesting for you. So please Zeus, please Adonis, leave your questions below.